Hey guys, Andrew W450 here, and I just spent probably a good solid 15-20 minutes recording my views on gaming as a whole. Take off my glasses so they glare. Reviewing the PlayStation, Xbox, Switch, and gaming computers. And I figured I'm going to get rid of all that because it's just a lot of stuff that does not really help. It was also so broken, I had to record off my phone, record a couple times off of my webcam. I figured just for the sake of it, I'm just going to make a video, record this as a vlog, and just in general make a better video. One that you guys will enjoy, and one that I will enjoy expressing my passions for the gaming community as a whole and my views on gaming. Now, first of all, I love to game. Gaming is awesome. I think it's a great time. Now, with that aside, I do identify as a gamer, but I have troubles wanting to identify as part of the gaming community. Now you may be wondering why. Well, just simply because it's kind of toxic. To those outside of the community that don't understand it, and to those even within the community. Like, Xbox, PlayStation fans, console wars happening all the time. They've been happening for a long time. And people presenting their opinions as if they're absolute facts, absolute truth, when it's simply not the case. PC gaming going around saying they're the master race. Which, as you can see, I do game off of my computer, and I love gaming off of my computer. I think computer gaming is a lot of fun, and it's awesome. So, don't get me wrong in saying that I think they're wrong. I do enjoy it. I just don't think that there is a PC master race. I have a few reasons for that. So, most of my life, I've console gamed. I didn't really have access to a good computer until very recently when I bought one. Which I hope to maybe do project builds if I get enough money. But who knows? That's hard to tell. So, when it comes to like Xbox and PlayStation console war stuff, I'll talk about that first. Console wars. First of all, I think console wars are stupid because in the end, both Xbox One and PS4, they're each consoles that can play the game that you want to play. Unless you want to play Halo, then you need an Xbox, or you want to play Shadow of the Colossus, you need a PS4. If you want to play those, go buy them. We're all friends. It's not that big of a deal. Don't sit there and complain being, oh, PS4 sucks because blah 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 blah. Like, okay, thank you for expressing your opinion. That's awesome. And then a PS4 person comes along and says, no, you're wrong. Why are they wrong? I mean, you can ask why are they right, but why are they wrong? I mean, it's just their opinion. PS4 is just not their console. They don't want that console. And that's alright. Like, Xbox One. Do you want to use an Xbox One? No? Then who cares? Don't use it. Use your PlayStation. You'll have fun, play a game, and enjoy yourself. You don't need to get into an argument online about whether Xbox Ones or PS4s are better than each other, or which one is better, because it's just simply unnecessary. They're both good in their own respective rights. Like, I'm not a huge Xbox One fan, but I can't deny the fact that it still plays games well. Like, I enjoy my PlayStation. I enjoy the UI. I enjoy it as a whole. But that's not the important part of the console. Console is just there to play the game. What's important is the game itself. And that's something to remember and to recognize. Back between 360 and PS3, I had a 360 at the time. The two peoples would then also go at each other, try to strangle each other, because their opinion was different. They're just like, why? The consoles still run. They play the game that you want to play, right? There you go. Now, PS3 did have... The Xbox 360 had superior graphics at the time. Gosh darn it. But I'll be right back. I always seem to get itchy throat whenever I'm doing these things. I mean, they run the games that you want to play and that sort of thing. So why is it important that your console is the better of the two? When you compare the two, you realize not that much different, really. You play some different games, but other than that, what makes them so different? What makes one better than the other? You can't really objectively answer that. It's your subjective opinion. It's your opinion. It's what you think. It's what you feel. Now, I can sit here and tell you all the issues that Xbox One had at its launch. I can tell you some things about the PlayStation 4 and what it had at launch. In the end, you can choose to listen to me or not, because what I say may not affect your opinion, which that's okay. I mean, I personally prefer PlayStation over Xbox. I think I've said that already, but looking at each of these consoles, each of my consoles, PlayStation 4 and the Xbox One S, I can see the benefits of both and the cons of both. And that's alright. You know? That's okay. Because there are games I enjoy on the Xbox One. Like, I can play Halo whenever I want. Because I have Halo, I have an Xbox One. I can put it in, turn it on, and play the game. Now, when it comes to the PlayStation 4, I also really enjoy it. I can turn it on, pull up the game I want to play, and play it. Now, I've invested a lot more money into my PlayStation 4 than I have my Xbox One. Whatever. I mean, I also have a Switch here. I enjoy the Switch as well. Switch is, you know, they're awesome. I love the idea that I just don't play as much of it as I used to. And kind of sucks, but oh well. Now I have a gaming computer, which I've spent the most on, of all the things. I have an HTC 5, which I also spent a lot of money on. I spent more on that than I did on each of these consoles. Probably about the same I spent on... nah. But I like gaming computers. I like consoles. I like to game. Gaming isn't about the medium. It's not about which console is better. It's not about the PC master is, quote unquote. It's about the game. It's about what the game means to the player and what the game does for the player. How much you can have fun playing this game. And I think a lot of people forget about that. And they try to focus on the console. I'm just like, why? Why do you call yourself gamers if you focus on the console? You're called gamers, not console people, or whatever you would call people focus purely on console. Because it's the game that matters, not the console. Console just plays it. They can put as many gimmicks as they want into their console. You can modify, upgrade, do whatever you want to your computer. In the end, if it doesn't run the game, then it's useless. If it doesn't run the DVD, it's useless. If it doesn't turn on, it's useless. If it doesn't do anything that it's meant to do, which is to play the game or play the media that you're wanting it to play, then it's useless. It's just there. It sits there. It's a paperweight. A very expensive paperweight. So no need to say PC Master Race. No need to say which is better, Xbox, PlayStation, or Switch. Because in the end, if it doesn't do what it is designed to do, if it doesn't play the game, then it's useless. That's what the gaming community should be focused on. They're focused too much on the media. Too much on what's playing it. Instead of focusing on the media itself. They're focusing too much on the medium. Not on the media. The medium being the console or the computer. And the media being DVD, games, digital or physical. A lot of people take for granted the idea of bigger is better. My computer is probably about a fourth of my height, which is fine. That leaves me plenty of room to upgrade it and do what I need to ensure quality throughout the years. But it is a pain to move and relocate because of how big it is. I'm about 5'10", and it's about a fourth of that, maybe a little bit taller. And it's a pain. I have to dedicate a whole container just to it. Whole container just to my computer. I like my computer, don't get me wrong. It's just a pain in the butt to move. I have my mic here. It's a decent mic. I've used it for these videos. I've used it for to use over Discord. I'm a gamer because I game. I would say that I'm a game. I would say that I was a gamer when I had a 360, I would say I'm a gamer when I just had the PS4, because at one point I did just have the PS4. And I would say I was a gamer when I got the Xbox One, when I got the Switch, when I got my computer, when I got my 5, when I got all of it. No matter what, I was a gamer. No matter what console I had, no matter when I had that console. Because in the end, it's about the game. If you can't play the game, you're not a gamer. If you can't play the game, you're not a gamer. You're not a gamer without the game. Anyway, guys, I hope you enjoyed this video. Me, just talking about my thoughts on the gaming community and my thoughts on gaming in general. I hope you have an awesome day. It's a Monday. It's a little chilly where I am right now, but that's alright. Have a fantastic day. I'll bring you some gameplay on Wednesday, hopefully, if I remember. I'm quite busy, so you have to forgive me. And I'll see you guys. Adios.